But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something.
Welcome to the Happy Joe Pilot channel. Today I am here in West Road at the community park, and I'm going to do a comparison flight between the DJI Mini 2SE and the DJI Mini 4K. I do have the DJI Mini 2SE in the air. It's 2.7K resolution, that's the maximum. And the camera that I'm going to fly out just between the school and the hospital and fly over into the creek and the other side. And I'm going to follow generally the same route with the Mini 4K. And you could just look at the camera quality. Slight breeze here, but the drone is handling quite well. No issues at all. And it is making rapid progress going out over the creek, and this drone flies amazingly well for a beginner or a hobbyist, but this might be all the drone that you need if you just want to get the drone up in the air, get some photos, get some videos. You're not too worried about 4K quality, or you're not going to fly any great distances where the wind is an issue. This is a very capable drone for any hobbyist or a beginner. Then if you are thinking about 4K resolution and that is a deal breaker, then by all means go for the DJI Mini 4K. So now I'm just zooming, because what I found out is that this drone has a 3 times zoom, and while the Mini 4K only have a 2 times zoom. So I will also do a zoom on the Mini 4K, and you could see which zoom looks better. But is there any loss of quality? Looks pretty good to me. Now I'm back to the 1 by lens here. I think this zoom is pretty decent. I did a comparison before with this zoom and this drone and the Potensic Atom, and I think both drone has a reasonably good zoom capability. So no issues so far. I'm just going to turn the drone around and just head back in the direction that I took off from. Reasonably good flight, level horizon, a few sporadic strong wind warning here or there. Nothing to worry about. Initially, when I just got this drone in my very first and second flight, I thought it was struggling a little bit in the wind, but as I continue to fly it, I find that it handles the wind well. Had an incident once where it went into forced landing and I had to perform a rescue, but that is all in the past. No issues since. And so I'm coming back reasonably smoothly and quickly, and the drone has performed this task so far flawlessly. Just coming up over the school here. It's a holiday here in the Turks and Caicos Islands, so school is out. no children in attendance. Very hot day, as Dale the June reviewer would say. It's a good day for flying. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pass overhead, and I'm just going to fly over to the on the coast side of West Road, where there are some couple of villas here under construction. Fly a little bit up the coast, maybe try the zoom again, and then I'll come back, and then I'll put the DJI Mini 4K in the air, and I will fly in the same general direction. Then you can be the judge of the camera quality, horizon, you know, how the zoom looks, etc. So I'm just over the coast here, just pushing out with the little drone. And this drone is really a joy to fly. It's very smooth, very responsive. Makes you want to fly all day. And of course, it's a DJI drone, so what would you expect? So here am I, just zooming here. Looks good. I don't think there's any big loss of any quality or anything to that effect. So I'm just spinning around, and shortly I'm just going to turn around, and I'm going to head back home. So I'm back to the 1x lens now. Looks pretty good. Pretty amazing little drone. Ideal for a beginner. So I have turned around, and then you could see the West Road Community Park here in the distance as I come back towards it. And you could see the little cabana, the shed there that I actually took off from. I'm actually standing under the cabana. So an eventful flight so far. I'm now bringing the drone in for the landing. There I am, and I'm flying here with my nephew, who has his A3 in the air. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to put this drone on the ground, and I'm going to take the Mini 4K up for a similar flight. So stay tuned. And here I am now with the DJI Mini 4K in the air. Have you noticed any difference in the camera quality? I know that YouTube is going to compress this video, and by the time it's uploaded and you're looking at it, you're probably going to look at a 1080p resolution. But even though, you should be able to discern any difference in the video quality. How does the 4K look? In my view, it has more dynamic range, more colors, while the Mini 2 SC 2.7K resolution is acceptable. I believe that the 4K here looks good. You could right away see some difference. But I'll hasten to say that the difference is, in my view, marginal. Marginal. And if 4K is not 4K resolution is not a deal breaker, the Mini 2SE could suffice. But it's not a big difference in the price. So if you're going to buy the Mini 2SE, you could just spend an extra couple of dollars and pick up the 4K. Why not? So right out now, almost over the creek. And as with the Mini 2SE before, no major issues. Sporadic strong wind warning. Just looking out here over the creek. And you saw the zoom function there a while ago. I'm now back to the one by lens. How did the zoom look? Did it lose any detail? Was it grainy? Was it acceptable? Personally, I believe that it was of good quality. No major loss in video quality or resolution. You know, there's some drones when you use when you actually employ the zoom feature, the objects become all grainy and blurred. It's not like this on this drone. You're pretty good, as you can see. No major issues, no blurriness, no sort of pixels or anything like that. Pretty clear images. And for $299, this is a phenomenal product to pick up on Amazon or on eBay. And this drone in the hands of a hobbyist may rarely be all the drone that you need if you're just going to fly around occasionally and get some videos or photos. Then by all means, you can purchase this drone. But that is not to say that the Mini 2SE would be a bad investment. So what I have done is that I've turned around and I'm heading back to the takeoff point. And I think that I'm going to do the same. I'm going to fly over the home point, take it out towards the coastline, and let's have a look around. I already feel that I'm flying a little longer here than I have flown the Mini 2 SE. Maybe I pushed out a little slow over the creek. I'm not really sure. But I am just on the other side of the salt pan here on West Road. And as you can see, If you look very closely, you could see there's some work going on the edge of the salt, and it seems that someone is doing some filling, probably trying to reclaim some of the pond here so that they can probably put a building. I don't know what they're going to do, but in my own personal view, I would have liked to see the salt pond remain as they are. But as I am coming over, you can see there's some filling going on here. They're not working currently, but you could see the backhoe there, and you could see piles and piles of filling. So I think they're actually taking in some of the salt pond here. But it is what it is. Really none of my business. And so I am just panning around. And then now, yes, I have the West Road Community Park in fuller view. And I'm just going to fly past it and right down under the cabana out of the sun. Very hot day here in Grand Turk, Turks and Caicos Islands. So you can see directly ahead is the two new villas that is nearing completion. And then I'm just going to make a left turn, push up a little bit over the coast, probably engage the zoom again, zoom function. So this should only have 2x zoom, as you can see. The Mini 2SE has 3x. I don't know why. So I'm just pushing up. I've flown this exact part a short while ago. You can make the decision which camera resolution looks better. I think when you're watching it, I believe everything might be in 1080p, who knows. But you still will be able to see a difference. Some panning around here and the coastline. And shortly I'm going to point the drone towards the home point and bring it in for landing and call it a day. I believe that I have been in the air a little longer with this drone than I have been with the Mini 2 SE. So please leave your comments in the comment section. But if you like this video, please share, please comment, please give it a thumbs up. Most of all, I thank you for taking time out from your busy schedule, or is it schedule, whatever, to watch this video. Cheers. Bye for now. The DJI Mini 4K versus the DJI Mini 2 SE comparison flight. Very uneventful flight here at the West Road Community Park in Grand Turk. I say bye for now. And that's my nephew in the background. Cheers.